Let's look at what the fuck an eating disorder is. An eating disorder is when your inner critic becomes a nutritionist with a God complex. Let's cut the crap. Eating disorders are not about vanity. They are not about just wanting to lose a bit of weight. They are not about being dramatic or shallow or attention-seeking. They are survival strategies disguised as control. They are pain, shame, trauma, and self-loathing wrapped in food rules. Calorie counting, purging, restriction, exercise obsessions, and body checking. They are silent. Wars waged inside your head that the outside world often praises as discipline. And I am done watching people suffer while pretending they are just really into fitness. What an eating disorder actually feels like. Hungry but terrified of eating. Full but desperate to purge. Exercising until you ache because rest feels like failure. Looking in the mirror and seeing something that no one else sees. Lying about meals. Avoiding dinners, canceling plans. Fixating on the number on the scale like it's a moral scoreboard. Tracking, counting, pinching, hating, hiding. Sound familiar? That is not about being healthy. That is not clean eating. That is not just being strict. That is suffering with a spreadsheet. Eating disorders come in many costumes. Let me be blunt. Not all eating disorders look like thin white girls quietly crying over a salad. Let's deconstruct that Hollywood nonsense. You could be any size, any gender, any race, any age, eating a little, too much, or obsessively clean. It's not always about the food. It's often about what the food, or lack of it, represents: control, numbness, achievement, punishment, worth. Your eating disorder is not about aesthetics. It's about pain. But you look fine. Yes, the phrase that makes my eyeball twitch. Listen up. Eating disorders are invisible ninjas. People suffering often smile, perform, achieve, and say, "I am just trying to be healthy." Meanwhile, they are falling apart inside. You cannot tell someone's mental health by the shape of their body, full stop. Where it comes from, spoiler alert, it's not just Instagram. Sure, social media is a hellmouth of comparison and filters, but eating disorders usually have roots in childhood trauma, abuse, bullying, shame, control, loss, fat phobia, gender dysphoria, cultural pressure, or a combo platter of all the above. The body becomes the battleground when the world feels unsafe. So what do? You fight like hell with compassion, not more rules, not more punishment. Here is your no-fluff survival starter pack. Name the disorder, not just the behaviors. It's not, "I'm just being good today." It's not, "I skipped lunch because I wasn't hungry." It's, "My eating disorder voice is loud today." Speak it out loud. Bring it into the light. Shame dies in fresh air. Rest is revolutionary. Rest. Even when your brain screams you have not earned it. Eat. Even when your brain says you do not deserve it. You are allowed to nourish and rest just for existing. Get professional help, even if you think you are not sick enough. You do not have to pass out or end up in hospital to get support. If food and body thoughts are hijacking your brain, that is enough to seek out support. Find a therapist who gets it. One who won't tell you to just eat more or just stop. Unfollow, mute, block any account, person, or influencer that triggers your ED voice. You are not weak for curating your environment. You are surviving. Recovery is a process, not a destination. Some days you will eat freely. Some days you will spiral. That does not make you a failure. It makes you in recovery. That is brave as hell. Final words from your slightly feral, very loving therapist. Eating disorders lie. They lie about your worth, your body, your strength, your value. They tell you if you just eat less, weigh less, try harder, be more disciplined, you will be okay. But here is the truth. You were already okay before the disorder showed up, and you will be okay again with help, support, rest, and rage-fueled self-compassion. You do not need to earn food. You do not need to shrink to deserve love. You do not need to punish your body to prove your pain. You are allowed to take up space. You are allowed to heal. You are allowed to live. And I am here to remind you, you are not broken. Baby, you are the damn vibe. You can survive this heartbreak and this mindfuckery of an eating disorder. So let's talk healing. Let's talk truth. Let's talk shit if we have to. You bring your mess. I'll bring the sage, the tools, and the controlled chaos. Now breathe, baby. You made it this far. Might as well keep going. And don't forget to hit that damn like button. Follow me like a creepy little stalker and subscribe to stay connected to my ultra cool therapy shizzle. Peace out, homies.